into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. It is time for some more giving games. Of course, we know ICCU beast absolutely dominated, ended up taking home another championship, though Java took a map off of them. We had some other teams who didn't quite make the playoffs, who we still wanted to let the chance to finish out their Giving Games 2021 strong. I am Michael Fisher, joined by Alex Notkoba more to call all of the action. Notkoba, we're going to start with a very, very interesting matchup. It's Boise State Production taking on the Idaho Army National Guard, and I will say, as someone who kind of got forced into the coaching and player role of the Boise State Production team, there were some very hard feelings after how their season ended, if you will, a crazy 5-game. I know we saw that search and destroy against ICCU West, so I feel bad for the Idaho Army National Guard because there are definitely some players chosen in particular who is absolutely coming out to smash, because that game against ICCU West left a sour taste in their mouth. So good luck, Idaho Army National Guard, because our players definitely want to absolutely end on a winning note.
Well, we have to remember Idaho Army National Guard did beat ICCU West, so they might be able to bring this to the Boise State team.
True.
They've been very consistent on their team. We've seen the Boise State team rotate and swap out players every single week, so maybe the National Guard will have a bit more synergy, a bit more to bring to the table in terms of strategy, rather than just using raw skill.
I do think the most exciting part for the Boise State production team is that because of those roster swaps, we actually get an appearance from our own Wasey Williams, the national Madden champion. I know he had talked about trying out for the Boise State COD team, didn't work out, but he's here today. He's ready to go. He gets his debut in Call of Duty on the stream. I cannot wait to see it. We'll also have Brenner, who we've seen on the stream a couple of times, and Zeke, who's been on the Boise State Valorant team holding it down. So should be a ton of fun. But as you said, the Idaho Army National Guard did beat ICCU West, so maybe they have a leg up on Boise State here as we throw it over to Doc's Keys of the Game before we hop into this Frost Bowl. It is to know your callouts, start fast on easy prey, disorient with tacticals, and of course, Doc loves never take a fair fight. It's all brought to us by Drop In Gaming. Drop In Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches, tournaments. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop In Gaming has the right games and competition for you. To begin your competitive gaming journey, sign up at dropingaming.com. And just to go over it, in case you missed our other Giving Games games, it is a best of 5. We will start on Hardpoint. We'll then go to Search and Destroy, Control, Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and I believe the first map was predetermined. Not sure what map that was, but after that, the loser will then pick the next map.
Yeah, we'll have to see what comes out. We've been seeing a lot of rotations of maps, and we'll just have to see what really was brought out in this Frost Bowl. Really, Boise State has been playing really strong early on. They started out 2-0, but a little bit of a rough finish, losing to ICCU East, losing to ICCU West, and we'll have to see what they bring here. And it looks like we're going to hop right into it.
I will say, all the players of Boise State, myself included, that I have worked with, they do not like Search and Destroy. They feel like Search and Destroy is their worst map, or their worst game mode. So maybe that's where the Idaho Army National Guard gets back in this series, because we could play Search twice as we hop into it on Raid, which really has been, I feel like, a fan favorite. I feel like Raid has been picked every single time. As we hop into it, we see there Brenner, Dr. Jonathan Jacoby, which apparently is a Scooby-Doo reference. You've told me that is Wasey. We've got True Blue, that will be chosen. And then, of course, we see Zeke there as well as Boise State already looking to try and come back as they can't even get the hard point.
Yeah, but we've got an early lead for Idaho Army National Guard. And on their team, we do see rookie hero, Goku, Bloach, and Orange bringing it out. And with this early lead, we see the hard point kind of going over to Boise State now as they're able to take some map control. And we see some separated spawns from the National Guard spawning on both sides of the map, so we'll have to see if they're able to flank in Boise State and kind of take control back.
Boise State kind of dominating the kill feed there, picking up a ton of kills. Oh, nice little pinch here from Orange and Goku, but I don't think Goku's going to get in Laundromat in time. Ends up getting a great grenade kill, and Goku picks up 2. That's a great little flank there for the Idaho Army National Guard.
Yeah, they're doing well. Looks like it's only going to be True Blue left on the site, and Goku's going to find him out, and National Guard's going to get that lead back, and they're going to start rotating to the new point. We have 3 Boise State members sticking together on that outside there, so we'll have to see if they're able to make some work. We do see Wasey kind of coming on the flank here through the window.
Going through safe room there. Picks up the hard point. Got to take care of Bloach's Super, who did look like maybe had a sniper rifle out. I feel like every team has that one guy who's been pulling out the sniper so far and giving games to pretty good success as Bloach, Super, and Rookie Hero get another great pinch. And I will say, as maybe you would expect, Koba, the Idaho Army National Guard has some great communication.
Yeah, but we see Wasey holding down the point here, getting one with the Diamante, pulling it out, and just swapping back and forth, and he's just controlling this hard point, though he does end up falling down to Goku.
Boise State seeing the kill-death ratio there, definitely the ones dominating. His weight is chosen. True Blue there on a 5-killing streak. I think one more, maybe two more should be able to call in the mortar strike there. But now we go into Garage. It can be very hard to retake because of all the angles. So Wasey's going to go on a flank. That's a huge 1v1 win. Bloach Sugar looking over there, but Wasey should be able to just hop on the hard point.
Yeah, he's just able to sit on here and just kind of really take control of it. We see the National Guard starting to group up. They're going to look for a push here, but it's not a great start with having Orange fall at the start, but they do take out Wasey, so it's going to be a 2-2. From now, Boise State's getting farther and farther lead, almost having double the score, but they might have a hard time holding the point here.
Once again, the Idaho Army National Guard's going to pinch him off. Goku gets a huge win in a 1v1, picks up a second kill. But here's Wasey on the flank, and to see Orange shoot him in the back. Super knows where he is, however. Wasey couldn't quite 1v3 there, and the Idaho National Guard keeping this one pretty close.
Yeah, but they didn't get the point until it was near ending out. They're already making their way towards that new location, going to the basketball court. But we'll have to see if they're able to hold it in time. We do see Wasey during the early rotate as well. But for now, we do see EJ's going to be falling on the point. Have to see if Bloach is able to hold it off. No, a second coming out for Wasey.
18 HP, he stays alive, turns around and gets the flick. Looking for one more. Oh, finally take it out. But that basically allows Boise State to take over the hard point here and start building that lead.
Yeah, but Wasey spawned pretty far away, so National Guard might be able to get some control back here. We do see some members going down for them, though. There's only going to be Bloach left. He's going to fight against Wasey, and Wasey's going to take that fight, but he's in another 1v2 here. He's going to take down Orange.
Idaho Army National Guard does have spawn advantage here, but they don't have the Wasey advantage. Picking up another elimination and just going to let that hard point tick out. You can see pre-rotating over to the next one here is Boise State, while the Idaho Army National Guard committing all 4 members to a hard point that rotates in 6 seconds, and they lost 2 of them in that fight.
Yeah, it's not going well. It looks like they're just going to give up trying to go over that basketball port and go over towards the tree and try and control this new hard point zone. We'll have to see how long they're able to hold to it. They are fairly safe so far. We do see Boise State coming from a few different angles. We're going to see Goku fall down to Brenner. And the tactical coming in actually going to take out Zeke, but it gets Orange as well, and Boise State's pushing in.
Great kill streak there by Chosen to open up the hard point, but it's still contested here. Orange trying to push through the smoke, going to get gunned down though by Wasey, and now Boise State has complete control, but I don't know if they know where the spawns are because they're looking mainly the wrong way, but Wasey will get a headshot on a Rookie Hero and help out the rest of his team.
Yeah, and looking at these teams, there are definitely a few members struggling on the National Guard side. We definitely see Orange and Rookie Hero struggling a bit. They're just not quite finding those eliminations, not quite able to make the connections, and we'll really need to see them start stepping it up and bringing it to the Boise State team here. Meanwhile, we see Wasey and Neil just destroying everyone, getting multiple kill streaks coming out, and they're already rotating to this new point.
Oh, Wasey gets a huge flank. The Bloach's Sugar did get 2. Wasey gets the win, looking for one more with the Diamante. The grenade's going to take him low. He'll hop up on the statue, but get shot from behind. But Boise State still controlling this hard point. It is first to 250. And Boise State only maybe 1 or 2 more hard points away from being able to pick up the win.
Yeah, again, this 100-plus point lead is massive. It's going to be a really tough hill to climb for the National Guard. They'll have to start getting control here. It looks like they're going to. They just have to get through Neil, and they've taken him out, so they have control of the hard point. Just need to really reset and focus on their angles, make sure they're keeping track of where Boise's coming from, and taking out Brenner's a nice start.
Get a trade, though, with Zeke picking up 1. Zeke will pick up a 2nd and a 3rd before Rookie Hero clutches it out for the Idaho Army National Guard. Point is rotating into Kitchen, and Boise State does not have spawn advantage. They have to come from the other side, so the Idaho Army National Guard should be able to pick this one up first. Bloach of Super now has to wait. It is contested. He's got a member on the other side, and he's going to get flanked there by Wasey, who picks up a double.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to find the connections onto Wasey, and Wasey just able to take them down, and Boise State's making this lead farther and farther ahead. They're crossing that 200 points, and they only need 50 seconds left in this hard point. And taking out 3 right there just guarantees another like 10, 15 seconds for Boise State, and it's going to be pretty hard for the National Guard to come back here.
Wasey looking to cover the flank. National Guard doesn't get the spawn, so they're going to have to rush in, as you said, Koba. Try and capture this hard point, though I don't know if there's enough time for Boise State to win on this hard point alone. But they're going to be able to hold it down. You see Rookie Hero's going to rush in, try and make a play. And now it's going to be all up to the Idaho Army National Guard. They've got to hold Garage, and Boise State's only going to need about 15 seconds on that hard point to win game number 1 in our Frost Bowl.
They did have the spawns over at Garage, though. We see Goku making his way over there. He's going to take control right at the start. We see them all spawning in that area, but they've on a 3v4, and they have to clutch this out. They can't let Boise State take control.
It's all up to Goku, number 2 on your bottom left of the screen. Got to hold it down in Garage. Picks up Zeke in the kill feed, but take it out by Wasey, so Boise State in full control. Rookie Hero and Blocha Super have got to make a move. You've only got 6 points left, but unfortunately that pick is probably going to seal it, and Boise State will pick up a hard-fought game number 1 victory here.
It was really back and forth at the start. We see National Guard getting an early lead, and it was really keeping it close, but Boise State was really able to find those connections, and once they kind of got in the groove and were able to figure each other out, they kind of were able to cement that lead and go ahead with it.
I thought the biggest thing for me is that Boise State had the individual fraggers that we maybe predicted, especially in Wasey and Chosen. I think both of them with a 2+ KD. But I thought the Idaho Army National Guard had better rotations. They had better pinches onto the point. It was just unfortunate that when it came down to those 1v1 gunfights that they had to win, Boise State just won more of them.
Yeah, it's true. Definitely saw a lot of winning fights for Boise State. But like you mentioned, those rotations were really strong for the National Guard. They were really able to come together. They were able to get the flanks, kind of hit the side at the same location from different angles. And that really helped them early on. They just weren't able to hold the point for quite long enough. Maybe want to see a bit different strategy, but maybe those rotations help them out coming into Search and Destroy.
Yeah, I think Search and Destroy is going to be a very interesting one, as you mentioned, Koba, because it's something that, again, all of the Boise State players, I've talked to all of them, they all say Search, well, except Wasey. I haven't talked to Wasey. That man, maybe hits his best game up. But I know Chosen, I know Zeke, and I know Brenner have all said they don't like Search and Destroy. They don't play that much Search and Destroy when they're playing casually. So that could maybe be where the Idaho Army National Guard performs well. Again, they beat ICCU West, which is a one common opponent, and they took more rounds of Search off ICCU East than Boise State Production did. So maybe Search is where the Idaho Army National Guard gets things done. I think we'll take a quick break. We'll let the teams pick their map. We will come back with Game 2 of our Frost Bowl. It is Search and Destroy between the Idaho Army National Guard and Boise State Production here in the 2021 Giving Games. It's all coming up right after this.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Welcome to Esports Tower. Our website offers over 350 different fan favorites that are fully customizable. To begin, click on the product category or featured item to get started. To further customize your new gear, click the blue View More Designs button and pick your favorite design. Thank you for visiting the Esports Tower store.
NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena, continuing our Giving Games 2021 bowl game coverage. Again, a huge congratulations to ICCU East picking up the win a couple weeks ago, but we wanted to make sure the teams that didn't qualify for those playoffs still got a chance to play, so we will have a pair of bowl games. Right now we're in game number 2 of our Frost Bowl between Boise State Production and the Idaho Army National Guard. Boise State Production with a pretty dominant hardpoint win, but again, they have the individual fraggers. Fish and Koba here calling all the action, but I think Idaho Army National Guard has the better communication as we move to Search and Destroy. I think that will pay dividends because Search and Destroy, you don't have those respawns. It is a one-life map, so if you're able to take 2v1 gunfights, it plays right into Doc's keys that we always talk about. Never take a fair fight. That is huge at Search and Destroy.
Yeah, and one of the big things is we actually just played on Raid, so I don't think we're going to see it for Search and Destroy. That's been one of the favorites throughout the entire tournament, so it's going to be interesting to see what the National Guard decides to pick and bring into this fight. What have they prepared for this bowl game? We'll have to see, but I think that they've had very strong rotations. They've been really had the numbers advantage in a lot of these fights, so I'd really want to see them really working together, maybe getting those early trades, being able to really take an advantage, and then using that to either plant the bomb or just prevent Boise State from taking control of that site.
Yeah, I think the two maps that I would maybe lean towards is Miami, just because it is such an awful map, and honestly, maybe you can throw them off with a pick like that. And the other map would be Standoff, which is the map that, if you want to give Boise State some heartache, is what they played against ICCU West in Game 5 and lost to get a chance to go to the playoffs, and they are going to go to Standoff. So I'm a big fan of that because, I have no idea if that was prepared, but that is going to bring up a very bad taste in the mouth, at least for Chosen, who was on that Boise State team. Again, the production team's kind of been shuffling members whenever someone's available. I feel like Chosen is going to look to make a statement here, I believe playing on the account True Blue, because of what happened last time he was on Saturday. He still talks about that game. When he comes in, he still talks about losing to ICCU West. So I think Chosen might try a little bit too hard, and if he gets caught out, it could be a 5v3 as we hop right into round number 1.
Yeah, we're taking a look at this. We see National Guard on the offensive. We'll have to see if they're able to get the plants on. Looks like they do indeed on A. And meanwhile, we'd only see Brenner there by himself. The others were coming on B, but they're making their way now.
Brenner does get picked off, but an immediate response there for Wasey, but a great grenade and a kill onto Zeke, meaning it is all up to True Blue. And he will go down in the Idaho Army National Guard with a huge first win.
Yeah, was that a flawless as well, coming out of the gate, just putting a statement saying this will be exactly like their series against ICCU West. They are not going to give it up here. But we'll have to see how things go in the side swap. Just a nice shot from Goku, able to catch Neil unaware.
Shooting bodies there a little bit. Never wanted to do that. Might have been shooting just to make sure that he was dead. Totally understand, but you never want to have that BM come out. It can cost you. But I thought that was a great play. They rushed A. I know there was a smoke grenade there. I know Brenner likes to run smokes. I don't know whose smoke grenade that was, but it worked out for the Idaho Army National Guard. And I'm curious how they'll set up here on defense. We get an early trade, but Brenner's able to survive.
Yeah, a few shots coming out. We do see Brenner is going to fall as well, down to orange.
Ooh. And
Bloach is going to take out Zeke as well. This is a 4v2 situation, but Neil is going to bring it back. Well, they don't have the bomb, so we'll have to see if they're able to find it. Then they can keep it as 2v2.
Huge trade. Chosen's got to win this.
Oh, he can't.
30 HP. It's all up to Wasey. And he's just hunting for kills. He's not hunting for the bomb. Oh, getting shot at. Hides behind that pillar.
Looks like Wasey's going to make his way over to the bomb, try and make it with enough time. He's still got 35 seconds or so, so he's got a decent amount of time. Rookie Hero almost caught him out in that window, though.
Yeah, so one of them would have seen the other. Rookie Hero's going to hold the angle at B. Wasey might not see him.
Oh, you got to check those corners. You have to be ready. I know there's only 26 seconds, but you have to be checking all of your angles.
I felt like maybe Wasey tunnel visioned a little too hard on that B side. A of course, we know in hindsight, we knew because of the silhouettes was wide open. I think A is a lot harder to camp as well. So maybe could have rushed over towards A, but Boise State's just playing all separate. I mean, that bomb, as you mentioned, Koba, was off by itself off in a random window. Boise State needs to be a little bit more grouped up, and Idaho Army National Guard could be halfway to victory here.
Yeah, Brenner took the bomb in that round, and then he fell. You can't be trading if you're the one holding the bomb, especially if you're just out by yourself. Boise the National Guard looking like they might be going for a quick A again, but Boise State seems to be ready as Brenner's going to take out Rookie Hero. But we see Orange taking out Neal, so it's still a 3 versus 3.
Boise State's got 2 on that A site. Zeke's trying to watch B from up in that house.
Ooh.
And that's a great headshot there from Zeke to make it a 3-on-2 in favor of Boise State. And Goku and Blocha Super are spread out, but Blocha Super is going to get a great snipe onto Zeke. Open things up, but Brenner's going to win that gunfight.
Yeah, this is what Boise State needs to really turn this game around. They need to start climbing back in that scoreboard. They can't let National Guard get too far ahead. And now with only 40 seconds left, we see Goku starting to go for the rotate. Looks like he wants to make his way through these buildings, try and catch any Boise State members unaware. But we see Brenner rotating over towards them. They might meet. It looks like Goku's going up to the 2nd floor.
Goku not found by either member of Boise State. You can see Wasey kind of looking in that direction based on the silhouette. Grenade does land, and they are going to almost shoot each other. That would have been an awful play. Goku did look like he picked up Blocha Super Sniper, looking for a pick, but now has to plant the bomb here. Only has 10 seconds. Going to jump right in front of Brenner, and Boise State will put a round on the board.
Ah, there it is. Boise State going to bring one back here, and just a nice round. They were trading back and forth, but they were able to find the advantage. Just a nice shot from Brenner here. Really able to take out that sniper. We'll have to see what kind of offense they bring.
This has been a very close search round. I mean, it felt like the Idaho Army National Guard has figured things out from that hard point. After that, took that break, took that reset. But now Boise State, can they play as a team, Koba, is the question, and not leave the bomb somewhere random. Chosen's going to pick it up, and let me tell you, he's going to get aggressive early. That bomb could be in a very awkward spot if he gets sniped out.
Yeah, he's taken down. See Rookie taking another one as well, and we're quickly in a 2v2. Not sure if National Guard realizes the bomb is down out in the open there or not. I don't think anyone had the angle to really see it.
Call of Duty does not get as open as other games do when the bomb goes down. It does not tell you. You have to find it. It will be picked up, though, by Brenner. They're going to try and push on A. Smoke just kind of misses there, unfortunately. Looks like Brenner actually might look over for a B plant, but he's got a couple members staring right at him. Did they not see him?
I think they saw him. Yeah, they're going to take him out here. No! Rookie Hero does not quite catching him. Oh, see Boise members hitting there. He's going to go for the sneak defuse.
It's a one-on-one, though. And
there
Zeke
it is.
Wins that trade. I don't know how they didn't see Brenner. I thought for sure Brenner was just dead.
Yeah, I don't know what we saw right there. Definitely a missed opportunity from the National Guard, though.
It's a great shot.
Ooh, with the in the air. You know, the interesting thing about this map is that from the Boise State ICCU series, it was so much about the flanks and trying to loop around on that right side of the map in that bottom right corner. It was almost like whoever won that fight in the flank really was going to be able to take control of this map and got the victory. But I don't think we've seen a single fight on that side of the map so far.
No, you're totally right. I mean, that right exactly where Orange is heading is where we saw a ton of fights for Boise State and ICCU West. So I guess you maybe kind of predicted the future there, Cobas. That's where they do head. They're going to run into Brenner in that butcher shop. And if they can win that trade, that would be huge. But Brenner picks up one. Chosen's going to get a second. And all of a sudden, Boise State has numbers advantage. And it's a 1-on-4 here for Rookie Hero. And he can't even get one.
And a flawless round coming out for Boise State, making their way back. They're really cementing themselves in this series. And they're doing well at it. We see Neal just catching them out in the window. Yeah, and even Neal was coming around on the flank on that side and gets a second one here. That was well played.
Chosen loves to play aggressive from playing with him in that ICCU West series we talk about. Loves to look for those flanks. So I will say, if you want to frustrate him, Koba, and you're the Idaho Army National Guard, if you camp, it will tilt him. He will get so tilted if he dies to a camper a couple rounds in a row. He can maybe psych himself out a little bit there. So maybe if you're Idaho Army National Guard, you look to just camp things out, play it really, really slow, as Blocha Super gets one on to Wasey, which is a huge pick.
Yeah, in these long series, it's all about the mind games, really able to get the mental edge over your opponent. And might be what we're starting to see is,
1 HP.
Rookie hurting himself a little bit, but he survived, so he'll be able to heal back up. But True Blue's going to be taken out by Goku, and it's a 4v2, but they do bring it back with Zeke taking out Rookie Hero.
It's a quick scope from Zeke there with the sniper kill.
A lot of shots, no one going down though.
Locha Super looking for a grenade kill.
Oh!
Oh no, Goku got the headshot. It's all up to Brenner in a 1-on-3 here on site. Picks up one. Has to turn around. Gonna get caught, maybe reloading. Forces him off. Takes the aggressive fight.
Pushing out, he gets one.
Oh, gets
But
caught out by Orange. You just had to play for time there.
I think that was the right play, because if he gives the National Guard time, they're going to be able to push at the same time, and he's only going to be able to trade one. So the fact that he took an aggressive angle, was able to take out one early, was a good look. If he was able to maybe continue running around that tank, he might have been able to get the angle and really win out that round. But
It's
nice shot from Goku here.
If you get it, Koba, you're the top play of the night for sure. If you don't do it, your team probably wins the round and your team's a little bit more jacked. So I understand the trade-off. Everybody wants that highlight reel. I will say, look at the Idaho Army National Guard KDs. They're all pretty even, and surprisingly, maybe even playing into that card. Boise's struggling a bit here in Search and Destroy. Maybe just not Boise State's map.
Yeah, but speaking of, Brenner's kind of popping up. He's got that 2 KDA, but did you see Wasey taking out Goku here? The bomb's going to go down inside that big house, and we need to see the National Guard take control of it, get some back, and Wasey's going to push up, but no one's going to fall down. Actually, Bloach is going to take out Neil.
Boise knows the Rookie Hero is there, tries to mantle, ends up getting shot in the back. And now it's a 2-on-2 as Zeke's pulled out his own sniper rifle and is being a menace, looking right down this doorway. You can see that number 8 on your screen. Great smoke grenade, though, from Rookie Hero. That's just going to open things up and allow the Idaho Army National Guard to rotate around towards that A site.
Yeah, they've got plenty of time to work with. Still 35 seconds, and it looks like Boise State's pretty caught unaware. They're both expecting a flank from the opposite side. Might be able to get a pick on Brenner here. There it is. And onto 2v1, they're going to get the plant out here. It all comes down to Zeke.
What can Zeke do? Probably knows the plan is on A. That was a great rotate with the smoke grenade from Rookie Hero, I will say. Phenomenal call. Zeke's got to win this fight and gets it. Now it's a 1v1.
It's a little difficult in these close range to be using the sniper, though, but he might be getting the flank on right here. And it looks like he's going to find out Orange. Maybe? Oh, he goes for the grenade. Wasn't quite enough and gets Diamati to the back. We'll see the Zeke get the defuse.
Zeke gets the defuse, and Boise State, I think for the first time all night in Search and Destroy, will have the lead. And I will say, we've seen some great sniper players like Spades and company. We've seen some players not have much luck, but I will say Blocha Super and Zeke especially kind of popping off with these snipers. This is a great pick there, predicting the guy hiding behind the tractor.
Yeah, and you have to question the other National Guard player really just taking an awkward angle where anyone can just walk up behind him. He really thought Zeke was just going to push right through after taking that first pick, but Zeke was able to play the mind games, loop around, and really find that second pick.
Boise State attacking, looking to put themselves onto match point. They'll put Zeke up in that sniper right outside of spawn. Meanwhile, everyone else will push into that house. The Idaho Army National Guard's going to lose that first blood. We talked about it right over in that corner with Neil picking up Orange.
Yeah, he's going to fall back, though, not take too aggressive. There was another member there of the National Guard. Goku waiting for Neil to keep pushing, but he's going to pull back here. See Boise State making their way towards the B site. They see the smokes coming out. We might see a plant coming out here from Brenner. He's going to start it.
Should get the plant down. Smoke will fade, though, and Rise Rookie Hero. Rookie Hero, whoa! Almost shoots his own teammate. And I think, unfortunately, gave away really 2 members' positions there, not just one.
Yeah, that made it a bit difficult. That's a rough situation to find yourself in, but I mean, it's all about map awareness. You got to know where your teammate's coming from, and you can't be trying to shoot your teammate, but it's not over yet. Still 1 round to go for Boise State, so we have to see a National Guard go back to what they were doing early on, really take those good rotations, take those early trades, and bring themselves back into this game.
I think Idaho Army National Guard wins this on their communication. Once the 1v1 gunplay starts coming in, I think a lot of those favor Boise State. You can see a couple members, that 8-4, 8-5 mark. Neil trying to get some shots. A great smoke grenade from Goku's going to open up that A site for Blocha Super to get the plant down. Zeke is hanging out over there, though.
This worked really well that first round, so they're already getting the plants with the full minute left, so this might be going well. But so far, no picks have coming out. But looks like Wasey is going to take out Orange. True Blue's going to take out Rookie Hero. But Goku will take out Zeke, so bring it back in a 2 versus 3. They just have to hold on for 30 seconds.
Brenner's going to smoke grenade towards A. Now it's all up to Goku. Wins the one, but going to get pushed while reloading, and nothing you can do there in a 1-on-3 scenario. So Boise State will rally back on search, and they'll put themselves on match point here as once this defuse goes through, and it will.
Yeah, it's very similar to the first hardpoint map we saw. We see National Guard get to an early lead, and then once Boise State's really able to kind of figure out the map and figure out National Guard's playstyle, they're just able to adapt and really just bring those solid gunfights and take the victory.
What can the Idaho Army National Guard do heading on to Control? We don't have any raid. We don't have anything else. We will see what map they want to pick. We will say, though, the Idaho Army National Guard is a proud supporter of Boise State Esports, so maybe we have to let them win a map or two, Kova. They want to invite you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time. More than 10 jobs, offering a $20,000 bonus and your choice paid for. The Idaho Army National Guard is one of the best teams out there. Reach out on Twitch at iGuard Gaming. We go to Control, which is my least favorite map, or least favorite game mode, honestly. I think there's just the fact that it's a best of 3 cooked inside a best of 5 and nothing changes but your spawn every single round. It's going to be tough because if there's a game mode that favors Boise State, it's probably Control, just because it really is just it's the closest you get to team deathmatch in a sense.
Yeah, it really is. We'll have to see what map National Guard decided to bring out here. But as we were coming out of that map, I think we heard a bit of the National Guard. They seem to be still in high spirits. I think they're feeling good. They've got their choice going into Control, and we'll have to see what they decide to bring out here. They've got a few options. Control only has 3 actual options, being Raid, Checkmate, and Garrison, so we'll have to see what they decide to bring. We did already see Raid, so it's really between that Checkmate and Garrison.
It's going to be Checkmate.
It might be Checkmate.
Everyone hates Garrison. If they pick Garrison, they are masochists. I've not found a single person who likes Garrison on Control. But we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, see if the Idaho Army National Guard can force a Game 4, or if Boise State can end the giving games on a high note after a disappointing few weeks ago in their performance. We'll find out right after this.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables. But last week, I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Welcome to Esports Tower. Our website offers over 350 different fan favorites that are fully customizable. To begin, click on the product category or featured item to get started. To further customize your new gear, click the blue View More Designs button and pick your favorite design. Thank you for visiting the Esports Tower store.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. It is Giving Games 2021. Wrapping things up with our bowl games between the teams who didn't quite make it into the playoff rounds a couple weeks ago. It's Boise State and the Idaho Army National Guard right now. Game number 3 around the corner with Fish and Nakoba calling all of the action. And Idaho Army National Guard going to get map choice. I thought Search was very, very close. Hardpoint as well. And again, my only concern for the Idaho Army National Guard is their communication, their team play feels stronger. Boise State is an individual team that was kind of has the better fraggers. Mm-hmm. The problem is control is the closest you get to a team deathmatch. There are the 2 sites you can kind of take over like a domination, but there's also only 30 respawns, so it has that TDM feel. And that makes me favor Boise State just a little bit, though. We were talking about before the break. We can either go to Checkmate or Garrison. We can't play Raid because it was the first map. Idaho Army National Guard does love their Garrison. I believe in another game we did of theirs, or at least a game we watched earlier on in Giving Games, they did pick Garrison for control, and we were kind of joking about, like, why would you pick that map? So maybe the map choice frustrates Boise State. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they decide to bring out here. One interesting thing we'll have to see is we saw an interesting strategy coming out during the semifinals and finals of where one team would really hard focus one site, and then once they all fell, they would immediately on spawn rotate to the other site, and time and time again, we saw them be able to take the site, really take a really early lead and getting one of those locations, then they only have to capture one more. So we'll have to see if either of these teams decide to bring out those strategies, and like you mentioned, it looks like we are going to Garrison.
I do like Garrison for one reason for the Idaho Army National Guard, though it might end up going against them, is Blocha Super has been the better sniper, though Zeke definitely had an appearance on Search and Destroy. Mm-hmm. That B-long, just kind of flat walkway is a huge sniper haven if you're able to get set up. If Blocha Super can get set up on that B hallway, he can destroy Boise State as they funnel in. But right now it's the Idaho Army National Guard that's attacking, and we'll see what they can do as Goku. You do not want to climb that ladder, my friend.
He's able to survive, but then it's going to fall down to Neil as coming around for the flank, and Boise State's able to take an early lead, get 3 life advantage at the start, and Idaho Army National Guard are going to have to regroup and maybe rethink their strategy. It looks like they're going to start heading over towards this B site. They're going to trade 1 for 1, and we do see Goku making his way in these tunnels. He might be able to get onto the site and look for an early pick.
Looking for a flank. They do hop onto B. They're getting shot down that B long. Zeke just coming in, running down Goku. He's trying to go prone there, but Zeke will win that fight with ease.
Yeah, it was a nice look for Goku going around on that flank, but he just wasn't able to find the connections there. But they do find Zeke, and they're able to push out onto that site. Meanwhile, we do see Wasey taking out Orange, just really commanding this B site and making it really difficult for the National Guard to push through. And already there's a 7-life lead for Boise State.
Well, a smoke grenade's going to go out on to B to try and open it up, but the same result for the Idaho Army National Guard. They will lose 3 more. And that's going to be Rookie Hero going down as well. Boise State now with an 11-life lead early on. And by the way, the time's only got 8 seconds left. The timer stops when you hop onto the control point. But I don't think the Idaho Army National Guard is even going to get there. So Boise State with a statement win in round number 1 of control.
I think that might be the fastest control rounds we've ever seen. Just Boise State with command and control knew exactly where National Guard were going to come from. This is the 3rd game in the series. They've played them a few times, so maybe they've figured out their strategies and kind of know how they want to take these fights, and they're really just able to make a strong hold in this first round.
Let's see what Boise State can do on the attacking side of things. Again, I think there's an advantage here for the Idaho Army National Guard. If Blocha Super wants to set up on that B long, you can get some snipes off, you can hold it down, but you just look at the kill feed. I mean, you've got Neil at 7-1. You've got Zeke at 4-1. Boise State has definitely come alive here in game number 3, looking to end it out with the win here in the Giving Games 2021. We'll see what the Idaho Army National Guard can do. Chosen's going to get right in their face, nearly shoot his teammate, but does get the 1-for-1.
Yeah, to keep it even, Rookie Hero's going to get a second as well. We're going to hold off Boise State's early push, although we do see Brenner taking out Goku. But he's going to fall down to Bloach of Super, but Wasey will bring it back. And so far, they're not really able to get any progress on either of these points, and lives are looking even.
Wasey right outside of that A site, going to throw the trophy system down. Expect somebody to push that corner. Goku's going to do that. Tries to jump peek. Not able to find it. The reposition on the slide. And Boise State already a third of the way done at that B site.
Yeah, they're taking control. They're watching the spawns. They know where National Guard can come from, and they're really able to get all the time in the world there on B. They get the second tick, working on the third. Meanwhile, they're also getting ticks on A at the same time. They're taking both these sites. National Guard is struggling to defend either of them.
Wasey going to maybe solo down B. Rookie Hero cannot get there in time, so B is done. And as you said, made some progress on A, though now Idaho Army National Guard is all set up and kind of knows where Boise State has to go, so it should be an easier defense. Though Zeke's going to get 2 early trades there. And that is huge, as now Orange and Goku going to get pinched. Chosen picks up 1, looking for a second. Goku turns for the flick onto 1, trying to kite around this communication device, but can't quite get it.
I think Goku probably played that as well as he could have in that situation. Able to turn around and find Zeke, but ooh, getting caught on the respawn there is definitely going to hurt. We see the first tick come out for Boise State. We see the second taken here. National Guard need to push now. They might not even make it to the site.
They're not going to make it there. Boise State production will put themselves on match point for control and the series here. And really, Boise State just played aggressive the whole time and kind of took their advantages of knowing they could win those 1v1 gunfights.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Boise State take the lead early into a map, and we're going to have to see something new with National Guard really adapting their strategy and being able to overcome Boise State here. They're on defense, typically the slightly stronger side. You're able to really have a little bit better spawns, be a little safer, but we'll have to see what they're able to do here because, like we said, the first round was incredibly fast. They just had no control.
Got to be able to hop onto that control point. Again, you only have 90 seconds, but anytime you're making progress, the clock will stop. As Rookie Hero drops to 5 HP, should be able to heal up, but unfortunately, got to look for that flank. I think somebody's going to come right to his left, and that's where Zeke will come from.
Yeah, Zeke's going to take him out. Neil's going to take out Orange as well. We do see Goku making his way onto B, but Boise State's making their way to him. He takes out 1. Have to see if another's better. No, he gets the second as well. Might be able to get some points on here. We do see Brenner's in the area, but he just doesn't really want to go to contest Goku. As we see the first tick coming out.
Goku has not been taken out still.
He gets another one.
Finally gets taken out in a 2-on-1. That was a huge solo play there for Goku. Rookie Hero contesting. Wasey on the other side. You can see the shadow every time Wasey's going to peek around the corner. That does make it a bit harder for Wasey to get that challenge off, but even then, he still wins 2.
Yeah, he took the time to throw out that victory system and just messed up his sights. He wasn't quite able to find Wasey after addressing his sight line, but they're still able to get a take, a bit more progress than last rounds, and they still have 50 seconds. They're contesting B again, and it will be interesting to see if they might want to start making their way over towards A, because they've only focused on this B site, but they're getting a second tick now, so it seems to be working.
This is a lot closer game. It's only 2 lives. Orange, oh, just missed getting a flank onto Chosen. It ends up getting shot in the back. That would have been huge for the Idaho Army National Guard, but they still have decent pressure onto that B site. They do unfortunately lose Goku, who was looking for a flank in the smoke. Now we'll pull out the Tundra, potentially look for some snipes on that B side, but Wasey is just camping the spawn there, and Boise State production has taken a little bit of an edge here, now up 7 lives.
Yeah, definitely need to see a little bit more cautious play from the National Guard, but they can't be too cautious with only 25 seconds, and they're still only looking towards this B site. And we see 3 of them going down right now with only 20 seconds left. Goku's able to take out 1. He's going to take out a second, but he's going to run into Brenner, and Brenner's going to finish him off. And they've only got 10 seconds to get onto one of these sites.
Last chance push here for the Idaho Army National Guard. Neil's in the spawn, but gets taken out by Goku. barely with 2.5 seconds on the clock. The Idaho Army National Guard can hop on to B. They will lose the member. Somebody's got to step up, and they both go down to Zeke. And Boise State Production will win control and the series 3-0.
Wow, what a staple from Boise State. Just their defense was not able to beat Pierce. They didn't lose a single site in both times they played it. We do see some incredible plays from Boise, really watching the spawn and the site at the same time. Just able to find the National Guard in rotations. Finding Orange here is just incredibly well played from the Boise State team.
Phenomenal job by Boise State. I am excited, at least from the Boise State side of things, for Giving Games 2022, if we do have the pleasure of doing that, Kobe, because I know they are fired up. They are not happy with their performance this year. They think they could do better. They think they can give ICCU East a run for their money. I'm trying to tone them down a little bit there, but they end up picking up the win in the bowl game. Idaho Army National Guard, again, I thought there were some bright spots for sure. They ran into the gauntlet, though. This is probably the best Boise State production team we have seen. They got maybe the highest individual skilled players. I think against another Boise State production team, Idaho Army National Guard easily makes that a series and could potentially win. So they just ran into a highly motivated and highly skilled team, but I thought they had some great plays, and I think both these teams could make some noise in future Giving Games events if we're able to have them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw them play really well, keep things close throughout the entire series. They struggled a little on control, but the first two maps were very close.
Yeah.
And it's just an incredible series to see them bust things out and try new things. We saw them adapting styles and adjusting kind of how they're going to play, and they played well. It'll be incredibly exciting to see what comes out in 2022. I've heard some rumors there might be a few other games coming out as well, not just Call of Duty, but we'll have to see what that actually decides to be.
That'll be a ton of fun. I know we'll probably by 2022 we'll have the Vanguard swap over, which I know a lot of players are hyped for as well. Going to be a ton of fun, but we do have one more game left to conclude Giving Games 2021. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it will be the Santa Bowl between Trailers Plus and Go Out Local, our final game of Giving Games 2021, which has been a phenomenal event. I think what was it, $8,000 raised, I believe?
Yeah, $8,000 for the Idaho Food Bank.
Awesome. That is totally awesome. One more game left. Who's our final winner? We'll find out after the short break. Flank. So I will say, if you want to frustrate him, Koba, and you're the Idaho Army National Guard, if you camp, it will tilt him. He will get so tilted if he dies to a camper a couple rounds in a row. He can maybe psych himself out a little bit there. So maybe if you're Idaho Army National Guard, you look to just camp things out, play it really, really slow, as Blocha Super gets one on to waste.
Time to work with. Still 35 seconds, and looks like Boise State's pretty caught unaware. They're both expecting a flank from the opposite side. Michael getting a pick on Brenner here. There it is. And on to 2v1, they're going to get the plant out here. It all comes down to Zeke.
What can Zeke do? Probably knows the plan is on A. That was a great rotate with the smoke grenade from Rookie Hero. You can see Wasey kind of looking in that direction based on the silhouette. Grenade does land, and they are going to almost shoot each other. That would have been an awful play. Goku did look like he picked up Blocha Super Sniper, looking for a pick, but now has to plant the bomb here. Only has 10 seconds. Going to jump right in front of 7 lives.
Yeah, definitely need to see a little bit more cautious play from the National Guard, but they can't be too cautious with only 25 seconds, and they're still only looking towards this B site, and we see 3 of them going down right now with only 20 seconds left. Goku's able to take out 1. He's going to take out a second, but he's going to run into Brenner, and Brenner's going to...
That basically allows Boise State to take over the hard point here and start building that lead.
Yeah, but Wasey spawned pretty far away, so National Guard might be able to get some control back here. We do see some members going down for them, though. There's only going to be Bloach left. He's going to fight against Wasey, and Wasey's going to take that fight, but he's another 1v2 here. He's going to take down Orange.
I don't know. But that basically allows Boise State to take over the hard point here and start building that.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables. But last week, I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Welcome to Esports Tower. Our website offers over 350 different fan favorites that are fully customizable. To begin, click on the product category or featured item to get started. To further customize your new gear, click the blue View More Designs button and pick your favorite design. Thank you for visiting the Esports Tower store.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena, reaching our conclusion of Giving Games 2021 with the Santa Bowl between Go Out Local and Trailers Plus. Fish and Koba here calling all of your action. And I'm excited to see Trailers Plus, honestly, because I have not been able to get the chance to see them too much. I've caught them on the stream here and there, Koba, but I know Boise State Production did play Go Out Local. I was part of that, so I have seen their team a little bit. But I'm very curious to see how these two teams match up. I know Go Out Local took a Search and Destroy map off of Boise State. We just saw the Boise State team pick up a win over Idaho Army National Guard, so by the transitive property, we think Go Out Local is the favorite, but this should be a fun series to wrap everything up for what has been a phenomenal Giving Games event in 2021.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see because Trailers Plus started off 0-2 in that first week, but then they were able to get the upset on ICCU West to get that first victory, and actually because of tiebreakers, that brought them up to the second seed of their group. And so they were able to have a good showing, but it did not work out for them in the quarterfinals. That's how they ended up in the Santa Bowl. But they've been coming together. They've been playing well and improving throughout. So we'll have to see what they bring out here. As playing against Go Out Local, like you mentioned, they are a solid team. So we'll have to see what really strategies they're able to bring.
It'd be very exciting to see, as you mentioned, Trailers Plus kind of had that late run and Go Out Local. I know was a very close team from the matches I watched. I mean, they were in a very tough group with ICCU East and Boise State Production, who kind of came out and looked like the very strong team. I know Java was on the other side of the bracket running Havoc, so kind of had a bad matchup there. But as we get ready to hop into Hardpoint again, best of 5, Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, Control, then back to Hardpoint and Search and Destroy if we need to. Let's get to Doc's keys of the game, which are know your call out, start fast on easy, pray, disorient with tacticals, and never take a fair fight. It's brought to us by Drop-In Gaming. Drop-In Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming has the right games and competition for you to begin your competitive gaming journey. Sign up at dropingaming.com. I'll be curious if we start on Raid. Usually that first hardpoint map was kind of predetermined the day of, but we might have let them have some more freedom in the Santa Bowl. But I know Raid has been, it's a fan favorite map in most of the Call of Duty Black Ops series. I would expect it to probably be picked at some point in the series if it isn't the first map of Hardpoint.
Yeah, we seem to see in every single series. It's just such a staple going into all of these games. Looks like we're going to start hopping into it with Go Out Local and Trailer Plus going to raid exactly like you said. We'll have to see how they decide to play it out, see who's able to really take control of that first hard point. It is fairly open out there, so we'll have to see what ends up happening here.
I think the big thing for both these teams that we really saw a clinic from ICCU East when they played them the last few years, and I know Boise State picked up on a little bit this year, is you've got to know the rotations of the hard point. If you look for Trailers Plus, we see a couple of, oh no.
Mozart fell off the map.
Mozart fell off the map. But for Trailers Plus, Vibing and Weirdbeard, they went down towards Pool. They weren't at that first fight on Statue. Now they finally pick up a couple of kills, but they just were probably playing like a normal team deathmatch mode instead of hardpoint.
I mean, they might have been looking for these wide flanks, maybe thinking they'd be able to hold the point, but with that early fall off the map, that really made it difficult to try and contest this point. Didn't be able to buy time for the flanks to come in, but they're able to push back here, take the point, take some control. Well, we see the contest coming out from St. Nick Man, but he's going to fall as Trailers Plus are just going to hold on to this point.
Trailers Plus now in control. You see the spawn from Garage for Go Out Local. Get one more contest. The pre-rotate is huge, though, as St. Nickman and Stinky both pick up a couple of kills, but they're traded out 2 for 2. We'll get a fight here between Weirdbeard and Metal off screen, but Weirdbeard wins it, which means Kitchen is in fully control of Trailers Plus.
Yeah, they're getting an early lead into this game. It's going well for them. We see a few fights coming out in the middle where they're going to trade 1 for 1. We see a flank coming out here from Metal, and he's going to take out Weirdbeard. Go Out Local is going to get some ticks on this clock, but see them all kind of collapsing on this location. Stinky Butt's gonna find 2. He's gonna hold on to the site. See grenades coming out, but the trophy system's gonna keep him denied. Weirdbeard takes 1, but he's gonna fall down.
That was a huge ego challenge there for Weirdbeard, and it pays off as his team comes right behind him. Spawn in favor of Go Out Local, though. They are going to get gunned down. Metal going to lose that one. A second member runs right past Rosard. And Trailers Plus able to hold an early lead, and you can see Weirdbeard already pre-rotating to Garage.
It looked like St. Nickman and Tease didn't even notice Rosard here. They're just sitting in the corner. He's able to find them both. He's going to find a third as well on My Stinking Butt. Looks like actually Literally Vibing is going to find that one. As it's going to move over to Garage. We do see Trailer Plus have 1 member there, but don't know how long he's going to be able to hold. Never mind. Another fall coming out for Go Out Local. Actually, the first one was Trailer Plus, so that's 1 on each side.
And that would have been a huge flank for St. Nickman if he had been able to make it in that little side corridor by the Garage. You see they're going to try it again this time. And unfortunately, breaking the glass will give the position away. Stun's not able to land, and Trailers Plus just has full control here up to the point.
Oh, we see Metal able to take out Rosart, but Weirdbeard's got the backside of him and is able to take him out, and Trailer Plus is going to hold on to this site. They're getting a good lead, getting up to 70, 80 points in the lead. Go Out Local really need to make a push here and get some control and bring some points back in their favor.
Literally Vibing getting the knife kill onto My Stinky Butt. Metal does pick up 2. Unfortunately, one of those was onto their own teammate, which is never something you want to have happen. Going to rotate down, gets a great headshot, and that's going to open up basketball courts for Go Out Local. Unfortunately, Rosart snuck past and won a huge 1v1 to once again put his team in the lead. But he's got 3 members converging on him right now. He's got to win a couple of huge gunfights, and that's the first one.
Yeah, he's playing so well on this site. See 3 members going down. Team kill coming out for Literally Vibing. But Go Out Local are finally going to start taking some points back. They're on the site. We do see a flank from Metal coming out. Might be able to contest against, we see Weirdbeard, and he's going to win it out. You see numbers coming out. Meanwhile, Literally Vibing flanking around. But Stinky Butt's going to take him out. He's going to fall down here. So Trailer Plus get control of the site once again. And I think Go Out Local might have to just head to this new location.
Couple of last fight wins there for Trailer Plus. We'll meet in the courtyard in the middle. This time, though, Go Out Local should have a great rotation, but My Stinky Butt just does not see Rosart hanging out in the mid. One more pick there for Weirdbeard, and Trailers Plus is going to have complete control here on this hard point. Got to get another win here onto Aerith. Gets caught in the grenade, though. And Weirdbeard goes down.
We see a 5 killing spree for Vibing coming out here. we'll have to see if they're able to take this side. We see Go Out Local are all in this area. We're going to see a massive bloodbath coming out. They're going to trade 1 for 1. Ooh, huge for Go Out Local, really able to take out 3 members there. Weirdbeard is going to take out Ortiz. He's going to contest the side, but he's going to fall down to the 2 members inside.
First time Go Out Local has had pretty much domination of a hard point. They do lose a couple of members, but no one quite on the point yet. As I say that, they're literally vibing, able to rush in, get on top of the point. Though we'll move over to Statue, but unfortunately Go Out Local still fighting in Courtyard. So Trailers Plus is going to have early control of this next hard point. Might be able to win it here if they hold it for all 60 seconds.
Yeah, it's just some unfortunate spawns for a Go Out Local, spawning in basketball court, making it really difficult to make it all the way over to the site. And they're just being caught out one-on-one, and they're not winning these fights, making it pretty difficult. We don't want to see them group up a little bit, push together. We see Team Kill coming out. Vibing is going to take out Weirdbeard. Might be an advantage for Go Out Local. It's a good opportunity for them to push out. See Metal finding a few shots here. He's going to take out Boise, but he's going to fall down to Rosert.
Weirdbeard goes down as well. Go Out Local really has been contesting the hard point, but hasn't been able to make too much progress on it. As a great flash grenade is going to blind My Stinky Butt on the point, but so far the trades have been pretty even now, Koba. The only issue is that Go Out Local so far behind that they can't afford just even trades. They need to be winning these.
Yeah, it really makes it difficult to try and make your way back if you're just trading evenly. We do see some points coming out for Trailers Plus. They're only 40 points away. We going back to Kitchen though. Go Out Local does have the early rotate here. They're able to get a few early points. Got a numbers advantage as well. Like, gonna take out 2 members as well. There's a good chance for them to pad their stats a little bit, get some time on the clock, and really just kind of bring themselves back into this game.
Rosert gonna look to push in. It's been one of the top fraggers for Trailers Plus. Literally vibing goes down as well. Here's Rosert gonna try and sneak in on the Kitchen, but a great trade or a great win there by My Stinky Butt, and Go Out Local starting to make good progress here. They've held this hard point in Kitchen almost the entire time.
Yeah, they're doing well. They're finally able to really find and cement themselves onto this point. They're doing well, but the question is, are they able to continue this for the rest of the match? They're gonna spawn over towards the garage, and that's so far away. It's gonna be difficult for them to rotate. They're gonna have to give out a few early points over to the Trailer Plus, but they're able to get control of it, hold it just like they have in the Kitchen. This might be a good series.
Only downside is Go Out Local did not get a rotation off early enough, so Trailers Plus is probably going to be sitting in that 230 mark by the time anyone from Go Out Local can even get a pinky toe onto that hard point on Garage, and unfortunately they realize how dire that situation is. We get a flank here from Meadow, but they lose the 1v1, and that might spell doom for Go Out Local. They're going to get one more contest here. Racing in is Saint Nick Man, but he will go down, and last chance for the members that Go Out Local, as they've got to get a couple of wins here for Eretz and Metal.
They're right there. They're able to take over the site potentially. Ice push back Weirdbeard. They're going to take him out, get a few more points on here. But they're in a 2v3 right now. One's going to fall. It all comes down to Saint Nick Man. He's going to hold the site, but he's actually holding on, but he's going to get quick scope from Vibing, and I think that might finish it out.
Oh.
Actually, Metal made it.
We're going to rotate at 2:48 on the clock. It's going to be a race. Rosert has to win a huge fight, picks up one against Saint Nick Man, has got to take down Metal, but can't do it. And Trailers Plus needs to win in one fight here, Koba, to be able to pick up map 1.
I thought they had it in that garage, but they were able to stall long enough. Shoot this new site. They're going to find one. They're going to find a second. They're going to push back here. It's still contested. It's a 1 versus 1. If they can find this, they could win the map. Rosert's going to take it, and I don't think anyone's able to make it in time.
Oh, they were so close. But Trailers Plus comes out on top, but a very back and forth hard point. It felt like, I mean, at one point it was like 200 to 70 or so, Koba. I thought Trailers Plus was going to run away with that, but that was a phenomenal rebound by Go Out Local, and makes this series a little bit closer than I thought after halfway through the hardpoint map. I thought Trailers Plus was going to roll, so I'm very curious how Search and Destroy will go.
Yeah, Search and Destroy is really such a momentum it's almost like a momentum killer because you really have to slow down the game. You have to be much more methodical, much more careful with all of your movements and your locations and really your sight lines. So it's much different way of playing the game. We'll have to see how they're able to bring it out, see if Go Out Local are able to continue on the momentum they start to build in that second map.
We will take a quick break. When we come back, it will be Search and Destroy. Can Go Out Local use how the hard point ended? I think they got the majority of the points they did, and of course come out on the top. And can they pick up a win, or will Trailers Plus put themselves on match point in our Santa Bowl here? We will find out. Giving Games 2021 almost concluding. We've got a couple games left, and they're coming up after this break.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables. But last week, I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Welcome to Esports Tower. Our website offers over 350 different fan favorites that are fully customizable. To begin, click on the product category or featured item to get started. To further customize your new gear, click the blue View More Designs button and pick your favorite design. Thank you for visiting the Esports Tower store.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena, Giving Games 2021. Coming down to the end, it is the Santa Bowl here. It is Go Out Local. It is Trailers Plus. It is Fish and Koba on the desk calling all of the action here. Very close game one. Thought for a moment the Trailers Plus might run away with it, but Go Out Local evened it a little bit, though Trailers Plus did in the end come away with the victory just because they only had to get few more points, and it came down to one last gunfight, and they were able to pick up the win. But now we go to Search and Destroy. We, of course, have Raid no longer on the table, which is going to open things up. Maybe we go to Standoff, which is where we saw our other bowl game go to. Maybe we go to one of the Cold War maps. It'll be a very interesting choice for these two teams, and I think Search and Destroy is always an interesting one because it's very hard in pubs to get into Search and Destroy because
It is.
you don't know how you're dealing with. I know that there is some, call it cheating if you will, because you can technically be in a Discord call when you're dead or whatever your favorite voice over IP is, so you can kind of give extra tips to your teammates when you're dead. I know in Call of Duty you can't talk, kind of like an Among Us situation. When you're dead, you're not allowed to talk, so it can be hard to get into Search and Destroy in pubs. So I'm curious how much these players have played it. It's an iconic Call of Duty mode, but it's very hard to play unless you've got the full squad rolling in.
It is. I mean, this was really the mode that's been in the longest. I mean, Team Deathmatch, Domination, all these modes have kind of phased out of Call of Duty, but Search and Destroy is the one staple that's always been there and might always be there. And like you mentioned, it's hard to get into, so a lot of people prefer to avoid that game type and just focus on the Team Deathmatch and Hardpoint and the other types of modes. So it's always a question of how much practice does these players have on this mode. We'll have to see what map they decide to choose as well. Go Out Local does have their map choice. We'll have to take a look, and looks like we're going to standoff again. I
think it's very telling that both series have picked old Call of Duty maps in a new Call of Duty game. I think that is very telling, potentially, of the Cold War map design, but very interested to see how this goes. I think having a coordinated attack, as we saw from the Idaho Army National Guard, is the way to win Search and Destroy on the attacking side of things. And we see right now Go Out Local is going to hard shove onto A. They'll throw down that smoke grenade. Roser's going to be in a great position. As soon as that smoke grenade fades, of course, we can see the silhouettes. He cannot. Weirdbeard picks up a double. Metal and Sneaky Butt get one back, though. Sneaky Butt gets another one. Just like that, it's a 1-on-2.
And it comes down to vibing, and Metal's going to find him out. Go Out Local, take that first round. That was just a really quick push onto that A site, and they were just able to execute, and the smoke kept him safe. It was so close to Roser, but he just wasn't able to see them planting or any of those members, and he was able to get the flank on him, just catch him out right there.
Roser kind of rotated over after he saw Weirdbeard pick up that double kill. If he doesn't move, I think Trailers Plus wins that round because Metal rotates right into him. You gotta trust your teammates, Koba. You gotta hold your angle in Search and Destroy. But so far, a quick start for Go Out Local.
Yeah, good, solid way to start this round, but it is only one round, so we'll have to see how it goes once they're on the defense. See them kind of splitting up here. We do see Saint Nick Man going over towards that flank corner. We'll have to see if he wins the gunfight. He's not going to, and at the same time, Vibing is going to take out Stinking Butt and make this a 4 versus 2 in favor of the Trailers Plus.
That flank that we've seen so often comes in huge there. Metal trying to get shots onto that second floor, but with the MP5, not going to have the greatest damage at range. Someone like with an AR like the XM4 or the Krieg 6 might have. So has to be very, very careful, but Trailers Plus playing this very slow. The B site full on open, but they don't care right now. It is a 1-on-4. Metal got to look for the insane clutch here, and they're just going to surround him.
Yeah, it looks like he might have ran into Roser there, but he was able to run away. But his time is not on his side as the plant goes down.
What? What?
They're just running in circles around each other. I mean, they knew they had the numbers. They knew they could take it slow, have some fun in the rounds.
What? This better be a quick scope. No, just the no scope. That was hilarious.
They all just ran into each other on those stairs, just, you know, having some fun. This is the Santa Bowl. Both teams are unfortunately not in the regular tournament anymore, so they're able to have a little bit more fun, but they still do want to have a statement here and be able to go out with a win.
Once again, I bet you Go Out Local tries the exact same thing. Smoke grenade not quite towards the site this time, so Roser is going to just get a free double kill.
That missed smoke hurt him. The first time Roser from that same site couldn't do anything, and this time he gets a double. Isn't going to find Arteez though, and Arteez might be able to crawl forward, get that bomb back. But we're very quickly in a 2 versus 2 situation.
Local should be able to plant this one here. Browsy and literally vibing. What can you do? You saw him, right?
I think we saw him for a second, and we saw the other as well, but they're not going to win the fights.
Did he not see Aritz in the corner?
I'm not sure.
We will not know as Roser does get the play of the game. And again, that missed smoke grenade, even though they won the round, was the reason why that round was so much closer than round number 1.
Yeah, it really made things difficult. But we'll have to see what brings out. This is still a super close series, 2-1. Looking at these KDs, Go Out Local are almost dead even with each other, with the Metal having a slight advantage over his team. But Trailers Plus are keeping fairly even, with only one player struggling a little bit in these early rounds.
Trailers Plus going to look for that full flank where Roser picks up first blood onto Saint Nick Man. And now they'll kind of slow things down. You see my Sneaky Butt looking for a flank into the spawn. Shots coming out. Metal should be able to see 1 and 2, but gets gunned down from Rosert in that house in mid. We do have a flank here, but unfortunately lost the flank play.
It's interesting seeing the strategies these teams are bringing out. Go Out Local are definitely the more aggressive team. They're looking to take the site, plant very quickly. Meanwhile, Trailers Plus are taking much more slow and methodical. They're really kind of circling around the map, looking for pick opportunities and looking for just ways that they can catch Go Out Local off guard.
2-2 here. Do you push A again if you Go Out Local? I mean, it's worked.
I feel like they need to start mixing things up. I think it's going to be difficult if they only have one strategy, especially if they stick with it too long. But so far, they're making their way towards A. So we'll have to see if they throw out the smokes. Looks like the smokes do come out again. They're just going to run up and look for the plant. No. Going to come into this little courtyard here. Rosart's going to find St. Nick, man, in that same spot. He really needs to clear Rosart from that corner. He's going to jump out. Broe's going to take out Metal, though, and we're in a 2 versus 1 situation where it's just Broe's trying to fight against Arteez and Stinky Butt.
Broe's can't quite win that battle over on the A site. And Go Out Local will once again win with a great A push, and I wonder how long until the rest of Trailers Plus realizes what's happening and looks to more heavily defend that A side.
Yeah, I mean, Rosart's got such a good position. The last 2 times he's able to hold off and do well, but it's just not quite enough. The rest of the team aren't quite ready for that A push. But meanwhile, they're back on offense now. We'll have to see if they decide to mix things up, if they're going to continue going this slow, methodical through this big house rotations.
I'm a big fan. Metal has different attacking and defending loadouts, which is not something we've seen too much, as literally Vibing gets the hit marker. Nothing more, though. Rosart trying to challenge Stinky Butt. Gets grenaded. Going to have to run away here. Neither player wants to take the challenge. Had Weird Beard hanging out there. I like that little bait play that they were trying to pull.
Well, Stinky Butt's going to find him eventually. Meanwhile, we do see Broe's making his way towards this B site. They might look for a sneaky plant here. You see 2 members sitting on A.
Ooh.
Gonna find him out there, and we're in a 3 versus 2 situation here.
Weird Beard did clear up that backside flank and a push through the deli. Oh, just barely gets spotted out by Metal, and now is in a 1-on-3. Oh. St. Nick Man runs right in front of him. Weird Beard trying to turn the corner, gets away from Erich just barely. Has 24 seconds left. Might be able to see Metal. You saw him.
He's through the
you
window.
saw him.
He
you
sticks
saw
to the
him.
plant.
Pros don't fake.
He wins
Gets
the
it.
fight.
No.
Oh.
Shot in the back.
He went back for the second plant. It was well played. He just wasn't quite able to find Arteez. He was able to sneak up behind him and just time really bit him in the butt there. It was just too short notice to be able to actually win that round.
Interesting that Arteez has wanted to challenge, because as you said, I mean, there was only 7 seconds left. If Weird Beard instead looks for the kill, knowing that he didn't have enough time, they might have won. And now Go Out Local potentially going to change things up here, predicting the heavy A fortification. Though once again, Go Out Trailers Plus shows great restraint. Weird Beard seized by Stinky Butt for the first time on defense. Trailers Plus has the early advantage.
Yeah, but just like before, it's a quick plan, just this time on B. They're able to get it down. They just have to hold for 40 seconds, but very quickly, it's just Arteez left. He's going to find Weird Beard. Meanwhile, the defuse might start coming out from Rosart. No, he's just going to hold the doorway.
Oh!
Ooh, Vibing. Finds the snipe on Arteez. As we start spinning around, just doing the victory dance.
Gonna pause, turn your sensitivity up to 100 or to 10, and just start spinning. Great job by Trailers Plus, picking up the win and literally Vibing, getting that final kill, saving his teammate. And now we see if Trailers Plus can even up this search and destroy map, or if Go Out Local can get to match point.
Yeah, we'll have to see what this brings out. We've seen a handful of different strategies coming out so far. Definitely Trailer Plus are the slower playing team, but looks like they might be going towards A this time. Mostly seen them rotate towards B, but Vibing's going to find that one. And we see Browy's making his way towards A. He's right there. Rosert's going to find St. Nick Man.
That is a huge 2 first picks.
Plant coming down.
RT's gonna be in for a surprise when he sees the bomb was planted right in front of him. Now can maybe look for a play, but all 4 members of Trailer Plus are in the area. If you have a smoke grenade, Metal, go for the ninja. They'll all rush in, look for some picks. Aritz gets 1, but they both go down. The smoke grenade kind of started all of that hectic fighting.
Yeah, the 4v2 situation's just too difficult to really push out, especially when they're both coming from that same angle. So we've seen some really nice sniping coming out from Vibing, though. They're definitely pretty experienced in the search and destroy mode.
And it's just opening up the map so much when you get that first blood. Now go out local, looking to maintain that pressure. We'll see, and yet once again you see Metal grab the bomb. Smoke's gonna go out. They're gonna try and make it over to this A site ASAP, but literally Vibing gonna stop St. Nick Man in their tracks. Metal checking behind the tractor this time, doesn't find anybody. Bomb site is actually wide open, surprisingly. The only problem is 2 members down for Go Out Local.
Yeah, that was the one time no one was sitting down by A, but we do see Browy's
Wow.
and grenades coming out, and Trailer Plus are going to take the lead now. 4-5, they're on match point, only need 1 more round to really cement themselves and go up 2-0 in the series.
Great grenade from literally Vibing, lands right behind Metal.
Oh, I ran into it too.
Nothing you could do. Match point here for Trailers Plus. A little bit of a comeback in Search and Destroy. And we'll see what Go Out Local can manage. They can get us to the do or die round 11.
Yeah, I think the score was what, 4-2? So
Yep.
this is 3 straight rounds for Trailers Plus. We see 2 members going around on this flank though, but Stinky Butt's gonna find Rosert. But there is another member there, but he looks like he's gonna fall back. Look around, going to gas station.
Look for a sneaky play through the smoke. Is gonna get the stun to land, knows somebody's there, but there's 2 members watching him. And now, what can Trailers Plus do? They gotta get a win on this bomb site. It's Browy's versus Metal. They kind of run into each other. You can see on the map there, but Metal wins that one. Maybe if you win that, you get the plant down. Literally Vibing with just a sniper. Gets a second. Might get a third here behind this statue. Looking the wrong way, though. The shot misses and just gets gunned down, and it is round 11. Somebody's got to win right here.
That was insanely close. We almost saw that shot connect for the third one for Vibing. And at that point in a 1v1, you have to give the advantage to Vibing, but just so good. Able to make all of these connections when they matter, but it just wasn't quite enough. But like you mentioned, round 11, have to see what they bring. We see Go Out Local on the offensive. They're known to be very quick. They've been rushing these sites repeatedly, so we'll have to see where they decide to go. Looks like they're going to go towards B. Mix things up a little bit.
Interesting to note, whoever has the most kills gets to play defense in round 11, which is why Trailers Plus plays defense here. But I think that favors Go Out Local until 2 members go down quickly. You see the kill streak called in there by literally Vibing with the mortar strike and with the cruise missile as well. And I think that, unfortunately, is probably going to do it if they 1v4.
It takes out 2 at the very end.
No.
Makes it a 1 versus 2. This is doable for St. Nick, man.
Artillery gets a team double kill, as you say, Koba. St. Nick, man, bombs right in front of B. I don't know if Go Out Local knows the bomb is there, though literally Vibing should basically run over it at this point.
Yeah, only 30 seconds left, but St. Nick Man's making his way towards the bomb. But both members are on that A site. Had a moment where he could have gone for it, but wasn't quite able to find that timing. And as soon as he runs out, he's going to be seen by both these members. Take a few shots. Roser's going to find him. And that's going to be the victory for Trailers Plus in this round 11, going up 2-0 in this series.
Huge double kill from Weirdbeard. That's definitely only picking up, I think, yeah, got 1 in the spray transfer. The other one died to the cruise missile. And just like that, Trailers Plus will sneak on to match point here. in the final bowl game of our Giving Games 2021. Well, apply for a job with the best place to work in Idaho, Idaho Central Credit Union, now hiring for positions like software developer, server administrator, workstation technician, information security intern, and DevOps engineer. Learn more and apply today at www.iccu.com/careers. So we once again go to control. We once again have Garrison and Checkmate as the two viable options. Koba with Raid taken out of the picture from game one. This has been a very, very close series. I think even if Trailer Plus wins, I don't think a 3-0 is quite indicative of how close these teams are. What do you think Go Out Local needs to do to get over that hump and be able to get us to a game 4 and avoid the sweep?
Well, really what we've seen in both these games is the first game, Go Out Local was struggling early on, and then they were able to find themselves later into that map, but just wasn't quite enough. But then in the second series on Search, they got themselves into a massive lead, 4-2, and they just weren't quite able to stick onto it. So they really need to kind of find themselves and really stick to what's working. They need to work together. They need to just shut down the sniping coming down from Vibing. That's just so killer. And maybe the way they do that is picking Garrison, because Checkmate's just got such long avenues that will just open things up for Vibing.
Yeah.
But that's kind of been the killer where that's been shutting them down so far.
Well, we will take a quick break. When we come back, we will see, will Trailer Plus pick up a win in the Santa Bowl, or will Go Out Local get us to a game 4 and extend these Giving Games just a little bit longer? That is all coming up right after this short break.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables. But last week, I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Welcome to Esports Tower. Our website offers over 350 different fan favorites that are fully customizable. To begin, click on the product category or featured item to get started. To further customize your new gear, click the blue View More Designs button and pick your favorite design. Thank you for visiting the Esports Tower store.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. Trailers Plus up 2-0 here in our Santa Bowl, our final bowl game of Giving Games 2021, taking on Go Out Local. Both these teams falling in the first round of the playoffs. So we have them, let them have one more chance. It has been a phenomenal series. Of course, Idaho Central Credit Union, one of the best Call of Duty teams in the Valley, picking up the win a few weeks ago in those grand finals over Java Express, though they did lose a map. I think I saw Spade say on Twitter for the first time in 2 years. So maybe the gap is shrinking a little bit, but those teams are not the ones we're concerned about. We are instead concerned with Trailers Plus Go Out Local. We're heading to Control. Go Out Local will have map choice here after a brutal search and destroy round 11 defeat to go down 2-0 in this series. They have between Garrison and Checkmate. We've already seen Garrison today, and as you said, I think literally vibing sniping prowess is going to make both these maps very difficult to pick between because both have great sniping potential, but I think Checkmate has more. So if Checkmate does get picked, I think literally vibing is going to be having the time of his life with that sniper.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they decide to bring out here. He's really playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah.
He's finding all of these kills, just finding the connections, able to find the head, and really able to just cement themselves and give themselves map control when they really shouldn't be able to take it that easily. So I'd like to see a bit more strategies coming out to really shut down this sniper, using maybe smoke grenades, looking for a bit more flanks, or even just kind of controlling your pathing and just making sure you're not making yourself go out in the open where you're really able to be taken out from such a long distance.
Yeah, get up in his face as well. I mean, has had some great snipes, but quick scoping always can be a hit and miss thing. So maybe you get up in his face, maybe that shot misses, maybe he gets a hit marker, get him flustered a little bit, and that can put you in the lead as well. But be very curious. Control, again, it is a best of 3 within the series. You only have the 30 lives. You have the 2 points, and I'm very curious which map it will be. I know a lot of players do favor Checkmate. We have already seen Garrison today. I would assume we're going to go to Checkmate just because I think it's what more players prefer. But we will have to find out here in just a few moments. And we are going to go to Checkmate.
Yeah, Checkmate's very open, with only that airplane really sitting in that middle of the map. It does block a bit of sight lines. We'll have to see what they're able to do and where they're able to really set up with these sites. We do see them spawning into this side. So meanwhile, we see, I believe, Go Out Local on the offensive going into this.
Go Out Local is the attacking side. This A site is going to be so hard if that is where literally Vibing chooses to set up. But right now, it's just Rosert, and he loses a 3-on-1.
I think Rosert... Oh, no, never mind. He'd spawn in, but we do see a few settings, just to make sure that everything's going well. And Trailer Plus is going to find a few eliminations here to going to stop that from being taken over.
Oh!
Ooh, taking out teammate as well. We've seen a few team kills coming out in this series, but...
That one was the most blatant. That was very odd. Maybe something was going on in the comms and he just was talking smack on his sniper. But an early start here for Go Out Local. They're going to get Zone A almost done. One more win on to literally Vibing. And
there it is.
Just like that, Go Out Local already up pretty large here.
Yeah, they've gotten the point. They've got the lives lead. They're doing well. They're sitting pretty. They're already making their way onto this B site. Gonna find out Rosert there as well. Are they not quite able to get to a tick? They're gonna have to reset a little bit here. Gonna have to wait for some spawns, but still a really solid start to this round.
I like grabbing that A site first. Ooh. The grenade spam can sometimes take out your own teammate. I think B is a lot easier to take if you Go Out Local. So I like the fact that is the site they are on. They trade 1-for-1 here. Weirdbeard trying to find something. Oh, literally Vibing up on that plane wing. Not able to have the snipe land. It's 3 in a row here for Go Out Local, and they're already 2/3 of the way done with Zone B.
Yeah, getting that second tick now. Only on their last one. They've got a 5 live advantage, and they might be able to just finish it right here, actually. 2 snipes coming out from Vibing, though, going to even it out, make him have to take control of this B site one more time.
They rush in, try and let that B site reset just a little bit. Smoke grenade goes down, disorient the side of Trailers Plus, and finally the contest comes through at the last second. Broe's looking for a win on the Sneaky Butt, gets sandwiched though. You can see Rosert hanging out on the other side, stalling out that time, but finally loses that fight, and Go Out Local will win game 1 of Control.
Right at the end, we saw Stinky getting 3 eliminations right there, back to back. I think that might even be this play right here we're looking at. And really just able to get that final push and really win that round for him. That was just really well played from Go Out Local. They were all on the same page. They all took down A at the same time and then made their way to B. And we'll have to see if they have a similar strategy going into their defensive side. But if they do, this might be a good opportunity for Go Out Local to take this map.
Go Out Local looking to get us back to hard point with a very quick win, but we'll see what they can do defending-wise against Trailers Plus, who looks like they have a similar strategy in mind, but they actually end up going 2-2. 2 on A, 2 on B. That's exactly what they will do.
Oh. It sounds like Vibing's actually swapped over to the assault rifle this time.
Couple of wins here. Great grenade kill does take down Stinky Butt, and it looks like it's B that is the target of Trailers Plus, and already making solid progress with Mundlos just kind of trickling in for Go Out Local right now.
Yeah, they're going to take this first tick onto B. Might even be able to stay longer get for a second. Meanwhile, they're taking A at the same time as all of Go Out Local coming towards his B site. Shots coming out, but not much connecting. This is the second tick, finishes on B and on A. There's only one tick on each site left.
Hey, it looks like it'll be the first one that gets picked up with literally Vibing, as you said, swapping over to the AR. And the Diamatti rotating over towards A. A will get picked up. Now B is the final target here. This has been a very fast control. 2/3 of the way done. Broese trying to stay alive. Can't quite win it on the point, though. So it will reset as Aritz will come in as well.
Yeah, see the response coming in for Trailer Plus. Gonna find one there, but St. Nick Man and Metal are gonna bring two of them back. They've got the numbers advantage. They're just gonna stall out, but stalling one tick with 1:45 is a hard pressed. They're gonna have to really cement themselves on this site and not give up any ground.
Another thing you have to worry about is you do have the lives advantage, though albeit very small, now up to 4. RT's going to turn around, has to be the last one on the point, but gets assassinated by literally Vibing. Unfortunately, the animation will get literally Vibing killed, though St. Nick Man will get punished as it's just 1-for-1 trades across the map. Smoke grenade goes down, so does the trophy system. Still trading 1-for-1 and barely trying to hold on to that final percentage of A, but they are losing in lives as well, so they've got to come up with a couple of kills. This could be a great start for RT's. Tries for the drop shot and pulls it off. And once again, Go Out Local hanging on there ever so slightly.
Yeah, they're keeping it close. 10 to 12 lives, only 2 difference. The zone's going to reset back down to that 2-tick mark, but 2 kills coming out from Trailer Plus make it 4. And they might just be able to finish out here. They're all hopping into the zone. There's a grenade coming out, but I don't think it's going to pick anyone off. Trailer Plus is going to even this out at 1-1.
Trailer Plus with a phenomenal round. Slowed down there a bit at the end, but was able to come out on top. And I'm curious how these teams adapt on defense, as we do get
there it is.
Our assassination play of the game. Yeah, I'm curious how defenses will change because both teams kind of got run through defensively.
Yeah, they really did. Both sides were able to take that A side very quickly and then make their way and all their attention on B, but have to see if anyone decides to adapt. But so far we see 4 members making their way towards A, 4 Go Out Local. And meanwhile, we see 3 of them for Trailers Plus, so they're both on similar pages here.
They're going to smoke grenade on B by Metal, maybe trying to disorient the side of Trailers Plus, but this time A not as successful. Everybody sitting around there literally vibing back out with the sniper rifle, which it can be so easy to snipe down A if you set yourselves up in a good spot. And unfortunately for Go Out Local, this time their A push Koba turned away with relative ease, but they might get it back here with the second effort.
We see another team kill coming out. There's just been so many of these coming out in this game. There's back and forth, but meanwhile we do see Go Out Local getting a bit of control onto this A site, but meanwhile Broese making his way on, but he's going to be taken down by St. Nick Man. But Rosard will take him out and keep it even, not let him get that first stick.
Weird Beard with a great win on to Metal. Stinky Butt's going to take out Rosard, though surprised that Go Out Local hasn't opted to rotate over towards B. They try it and Metal will get eliminated, but now they're going underneath the plane wing. RT's looking to get a win there onto Weird Beard and does, but literally vibing. Going to stop St. Nick Man at A or at B, and now Go Out Local once again all set up on that A site.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing some different strategies coming out from the semifinals and finals we saw last week. But meanwhile, we see them really able to get some control finally here as they get 2 ticks. Just have to keep holding on. Looks like Ruiz is the last one contesting, and I don't think he's going to be able to match. So they're going to get this A site and make their way over towards B.
A little slower this time. It is a 3-life advantage for Trailers Plus, but
another team kill coming out. Metal's going to take out Arits.
Artis on a 5-kill streak. Metal getting a couple more. 13-13, and now they'll hop onto Zone B with the rest of Trailers Plus rushing in. The smoke grenade's kind of going to force them all into the plane, and free progress here for Go Out Local. They're going to get 1 tick, potentially a second. So the flank does come out. And Weirdbeard and company able to get a couple of great eliminations. And now Weirdbeard's going to challenge them in their spawn. And I think he's going to get shot in the back here.
Yeah, it's a nice grenade. Able to help him finish off Weirdbeard. Able to push out here, but we see all of Trailers Plus are really sitting on that site, not want to give any control, but they're getting a few eliminations. They're going to take out 3 of the members, and it comes down to just Stinky, and Stinky's just going to have to wait for the team to come back. But lives are running out, 6-9. Trailer Plus have a small advantage, 5-8. They're keeping things close, but they really need to push onto the site or play a bit safer in this 50 seconds and get the eliminations.
No respawns left for Go Out Local. Ortiz goes down as well, not able to respawn. Somebody's going to need to have a pop-off moment. Metal will get taken out, so will St. Nick. Bandit it all up to my Stinky Butt in a 1-on-7. Gonna sneak up on Literally Vibing, get 1 more elimination. Get shot in the back, and Trailers Plus will find themselves on match point.
Yeah, that's the first defensive win we've seen so far. And with how quick and offensive these teams have been, definitely favoring Trailers Plus in this last round. We're going to have to see Go Out Local really cement themselves and make the defense happen like Trailer Plus did in this round.
Weirdbeard getting the final kill there. Barely on the Stinky Butt, who was looking for the improbable. And as you said, that first defensive win. A's been a crazy side of contention. We'll see if that changes at all here. Maybe Trailers Plus looks for that B push to start. Get some free points, because last time Trailers Plus got both points to 2/3 before they got stopped.
Yeah, they were able to hold both these sides with 2 members on each side, and Go Out Local really weren't. They were splitting their focus and weren't able to defend at either side, winning those gun battles. So I'd like to see a little bit more team play coming out. As meanwhile, we do see them making their way onto B. They're going to get this first tick. You see 2 members of Go Out Local on A, but they're going to start rotating over towards B, realizing they can't give this up for free, and St. Nick Man's going to take out 2 members.
St. Nick Man puts a stop to it. Literally Vibing and Broese, though, both able to pick up kills. And Literally Vibing gonna look for the snipe. Ends up picking it up onto Metal there. And now it looks like Trailers Plus will once again try and divide and conquer with, you see Rosert there hopping onto that A site.
Yeah, we see 2 members over by A, but looks like they're going to make their focus towards B, but St. Nick Man's going to take out Vibing. Roser is going to win that fight, though. If he can win 1 more, it might be able to get the second tick, but Metal's going to find him out. And I think Trailer Plus are going to have to take some time and kind of reset themselves and group up.
Trailers Plus going to hard shove onto A. Stinky Butt on the other side of the box. St. Nick Man has been popping off on a 6-kill streak. And as I say that, the stick from Weirdbeard should allow Trailers Plus to... What a shot. Even as the stun grenade comes out, Weirdbeard looking for a flank, 15 HP. Not able to find it.
Yeah, but lives are still dead even, 19-19. We see the artillery coming out to protect St. Nick Man. He's going to find 1. Might be able to cement them, but they're still taking A slowly. That's going to be contested now. Have to see if they're able to find anyone. They're going to trade kills there. But Metal's going to win it there, get a few more points, but then Broese finds him in the back. And so far, only 20 seconds left, and they only have 1 tick on each.
Trophy system gets destroyed by the other trophy system. Huge pick onto Ortiz. They do get progress on A, looking for that time extension. St. Nick Man can't find the last member as Broese was holding down A, and that's going to give that extra minute on the clock for Trailers Plus, and they are down 2 lives, but it is close enough they could potentially come back on this one.
Yeah, it's definitely still open where it could be a point victory or a lives victory. So we'll have to see what they decide to focus on. And they're just falling a bit farther to Hound in lives, being down by 3 now. You see more and more members of Trailers Plus being caught out by themselves. They're just not really fighting together and taking those shots as a team.
Gonna pick onto Metal, but Roser didn't see him. That would have been huge to try and even up these lives. It's now 9-6. Weirdbeard knows Metal is there. They'll place a ring around the Rosie. Metal gets a huge pick and even escapes with their lives. Trailer Plus down to their final 5 left. Now no respawns left as Broise goes down. Roser literally vibing, get a couple though. There's only 30 seconds left. So they're going to have to hop out of this point as it does get contested there. And a great win for Roser. Keeps these lives incredibly close. Gonna look for a pick onto Stinky Butt, but can't quite find it. And it's 5-3 now on lives.
Yeah, they're still bringing it back. 3-4 now. If they can find one more, they can even it out. And there it is. It's 3-3 with 23 seconds. They might be able to bring this out.
They might just win.
Oh, they're on the point.
No one's gonna get there for Go Out Local. And Trailers Plus with the win by the smallest of margins. I think they had 2 lives left when that happened, but they got enough done on B to be the victors here. We do see St. Nickman picking up play of the game. Had quite the pop-off holding down B all by himself. But in the end of the day, it is Trailers Plus who picks up the win, and they will be the Santa Bowl champions. Phenomenal Giving Games 2021 finally does end. Cannot wait for next December for a number of reasons, including my birthday. But besides that, Koba, for Giving Games to come back, because I think it's been a bunch of fun the last 2 years. Of course, as we said, $8,000 rated for the Idaho Food Bank as well, which always is nice to be gaming for a good cause. So cannot wait for Giving Games 2022 if it does happen, because I'm sure there's going to be more incredible things around the corner. We do want to remind everybody, though, that if you're looking for a job, never mind, apply for a job with the best place to work in Idaho. Idaho Central Credit Union now hiring for positions like software developer, server administrator, workstation technician, information security intern, and DevOps engineer. Learn more and apply today. www.iccu.com/careers.
Yeah, the heart has to Go Out Local. They played so well in that series. Even though it was a 3-0 victory for Trailers Plus, it definitely didn't feel that way at all in the entire series. It was so back and forth in every single map. We saw Surge go on 11 maps.
Yeah.
It was about as close as it can be. And it was just an incredible performance from both these teams. And like you said, I'm really looking forward to next year.
Yeah, that 3-0 scoreline is not indicative of how close those teams were outside of Hardpoint, which even then, Go Out Local had a bit of a comeback, as you said. Search goes the full length. We probably should have got a Game 5 on Control. It was that close for Go Out Local. They had the slight advantage if they were able to just get a toe onto that control point and stop it from capping. But congratulations to all our teams. Of course, ICCU East all still on top, but Java Express give them a run for their money. That'll be a great dynamic going forward. Boise State and Trailers Plus both picking up wins in their bowl games. And I know the Boise State production team, from talking with them, from being on the team, they're looking to make a run next year if we are able to have Call of Duty back as well. But that will be all for our Giving Games 2021. It was a phenomenal time. Always fun to see everybody come down to the arena, see these local businesses hopping into our sphere of things and participating with them. It's been a ton of fun. Congratulations to everybody. We hope to see you guys next year and cannot wait for Giving Games 2022. Metal, checking behind the tractor this time, doesn't find anybody. Bomb site is actually wide open, surprisingly. The only problem is 2 members down for Go Out Local.
Yeah, that was the one time no one was sitting down by A, but we do see Broise and grenades coming out, and Trailer Plus
gets away from Erich just barely, has 24 seconds left. Might be able to see Metal. You saw him. You saw him. You saw him. Pro Stone fake.
He wins the fight!
No! Oh. Shot in the back.
He went back for the second.
Go Out Local, though. They are going to get gunned down. Metal going to lose that one. A second member runs right past Roser. And Trailers Plus able to hold an early lead. You can see Weirdbeard already pre-rotating to Garage.
It looked like St. Nickman and Tease didn't even notice Roser here. They're just sitting in the...
Misses and just gets gunned down, and it is round 11 somebody's got to win right here.
That was insanely close. We almost saw that shot connect for the third one for Vibing. And at that point in a 1v1, you have to give the advantage to Vibing, but just so good. Able to make themselves on this site and not give up any ground.
Another thing you have to worry about is you do have the live advantage, though albeit very small, now up to 4. RT's going to turn around, has to be the last one on the point, but gets assassinated by literally Vibing. Unfortunately, the animation.